What's going on, guys? It's Wispin here and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys around the new map for the brand new server reset that's going to be happening on October 6th. So if you guys missed my last video, go ahead and make sure to check that out. It basically shows you how you can transfer some of your Pokemon from the old map over to this new one. If you don't do that, you're going to be starting off from scratch with nothing on your account at all, so just make sure if you do want your Pokemon transferred over, you do so. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. So the first thing I want to note is that you guys will actually all be getting shiny starters. Even if you transfer some of your Pokemon over, you will be getting a brand new shiny starter when you join the server. You'll be able to choose a starter from any generation. All 7 generations are added in the game, so any shiny starter that you want will be yours. Now, another thing that I want to mention is over there on the right hand side, you can actually see the new scoreboard that we have, which is pretty cool. It's kind of just a work in progress at the moment. I don't know if that's exactly how we're going to leave it, but you can see it shows your balance, players online, username, things like that. And actually right here, this guy, free mega key, I'll get into that a little bit later on in the video, what exactly that means. But moving on out of the spawn room, we actually have the Poky Volt, which is where you're going to go to collect your Pokemon. If you did decide to transfer some, you'll just right click them and you can take them out. So that is pretty simple. Over here, we actually have something really cool. This is one of probably my favorite features added to the new map, which is achievements. Now, it's not like the normal Minecraft achievements that you can see like right here. It's not these. It's actually our own custom achievements. You can go ahead and right click this guy or type the command /achievements to access it from anywhere. And yeah, right here you can see complete the Pokédex. So you'll get rewards for that. Right now, I'm only on 10%. I'm pretty sure there's one before it where you have to complete 3% or something like that and you get a reward. And then this is 10% and you get a reward, which is, you can see right there, 10 friend balls and 7,500 coins for completing 10% of the Pokédex. And of course, it'll go up all the way up to 100%, and the rewards will get better and better. I think for completing 100% of the Pokédex, you get like 500,000 or 1,000,000 coins or something crazy like that. And then we actually have a bunch of other achievements as well, 7 in total at the moment. So catching Pokemon is one of the achievements. Defeating Pokemon, hatching eggs is one, releasing Pokemon out of your PC is one, gaining experience. The way this works, it's not actually like Minecraft experience, it's Pixelmon experience. So anytime you defeat a Pokemon, say you defeat a wild Pidgey, you'll get like 100 experience, and that'll go towards this achievement. So you can see there I have 3,700. I need to get 15,000. It actually doesn't take that long to get, and if I did complete this challenge, I would get 3 rare candies and 4,000 coins, which is pretty cool. And then the final one is beat 10 trainers, and that actually is NPC trainers. So pretty easy to complete this challenge. It scales all the way up to a few hundred trainers that you have to defeat, and it does get some pretty cool rewards as you go up higher in the achievements. So that's one really cool thing that's been added. Should be helpful for you guys that have actually gone out of your way to try to complete the Pokédex. You'll actually get a ton of rewards if you do it again here on the new map. Now, moving on, we actually have the Global Trade Station, or the GTS, which is actually functional again. We had this a long time ago on the server, but it's kind of been broken for a very long time, and we finally have it all fixed up, so you guys will be able to access it. And basically, the way it works is you can list your Pokemon for a certain amount, and another player can buy it. You'll get the money, they'll get the Pokemon, so you guys can buy and sell Pokemon with the GTS. And you can actually access this from anywhere as well, just by doing /GTS. You don't have to come to the NPC. But if you need a reminder on the commands, they're all listed right there. And moving on, we actually have the Pokemart, which is really awesome. I like a lot of the changes that we've made to the Pokemart on this new map. So this right here says prices vary every day. Check back daily for the best deals. And what that actually means is some days a Pokeball will cost 100 coins, some days it'll cost 125, some days it'll cost 75, and that actually means Minecraft days. So it changes every 20 minutes. So if there's a price that is kind of high and you don't really like it, you can come back at a later time and see if the price is lower. Now, they don't get too low. Like, for example, if we go ahead and take a look at the training items, which is one of the new NPCs, we'll see the Power Anklet costs 55,000, Power Band costs 45,000, Power Belt costs 50,000. So those are kind of the ranges of prices. So this is about as expensive as they'll get, this is about as cheap as they'll get, and this is about the average price. So that was just random that the first 3 all had those different prices there, but you can see they're all different prices and they change every single day. So if the price is high, for example, Power Anklet might cost 45,000 if you wait 20 minutes. So you might want to wait and try to see, or if you see a good deal in the shop, you might want to buy a bunch of them since that deal might not come up for a pretty long time. And moving on, we actually have evolution items as an NPC. That's new, which is just like trade evolution items and a couple other things. And then battle items, which is pretty cool. It has every single battle item that's in the game. So if you guys see one that's missing, just let me know and I'll make sure to go ahead and add it here. But I think we did get most of them. So that's pretty much it for what's new in the shop. We actually have a mail NPC, which actually buys and sells mail, so that's pretty useful if you just want to get rid of a bunch of mail that you've collected from defeating bosses and whatnot. And then down here we have all of the different types, TM types. So for example, water here. We have every single one of them. Every single TM in the game should be in this store here. And the move relearner is actually going to be free from now on. So originally it cost 1 rare candy every time you want to relearn a move. We decided to go ahead and make it free just to make it a little bit easier for you to get those moves back if you accidentally like learn the wrong move, or if you have a Pokemon that's too high of a level and you want to learn a move that he learned at a previous level, you can do it for free now. All right, guys, so heading down the stairs. One other thing that I do want to mention now that I see this boss here, boss Pokemon are the only Pokemon that spawn within the walls of this castle here, which means spawns should be a lot less laggy for players that are just joining the game, or any players that are just kind of staying around spawn. You should not be lagging as much as you are on the current server. I know that's kind of an issue. People can't even go to spawn on the current server because it just gets really laggy with all the Pokemon spawn around. But because only boss Pokemon can spawn inside the castle, for one thing, you'll see boss Pokemon just kind of standing here, which is pretty cool. But also you won't be like spammed with a bunch of other low-level Pokemon that are causing you to lag. Now, once you actually leave the castle, Pokemon will spawn around you, so that's pretty cool. But inside the walls, you should be good to go. Now, that Mega Key that I mentioned earlier actually goes to this Mega Crate. So you'll be able to collect a free Mega Key when you first join the server. You can come down here and open up this crate, and it'll actually give you a free random Mega Stone. I'm not going to open up one now. I'll probably save that for my first episode of my series here on the server. But you can get any Mega Stone in the game, which is pretty cool. And moving along over here, we actually have the new Poky Kibble dealer. So this guy actually goes ahead and just gives you 20 Poky Kibble every single day. If you guys don't know what this stuff is, it is actually really awesome. So every time you go ahead and right click, it heals your entire team. So you don't have to type a command, you don't have to do anything. You get 20 every single day, which that's real life day. So every 24 hours, you'll be able to collect another 20. And that's pretty cool. So you can heal your Pokemon instantly. You don't have to visit the Poke Center or anything like that. But something pretty cool in the Poke Center is actually trading rooms. So these weren't on the old server, but they are on this one. And basically the way they work is you can come in here, step on these pressure plates, the door closes behind you. Pretty straightforward. You can come in here with a friend or someone you're doing a trade with, and you can trade your items and whatnot. We also put a trading machine in here just in case you want to trade Pokemon as well. And yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Let's move on and head on over to the casino. So not really much has changed with the casino. It's over here. Right here, hiding over in the little corner here. But, these Pokéloots, I want to mention that real quick. So there are actually 10 Ultra Ball loots. This is one of them. There's 10 of these hidden all around spawn. So if you guys want to take the time to try to find those, you get some pretty cool rewards. They're hidden anywhere inside the walls of the castle. So not outside the gate. There's 10 of them within the walls of the castle, which is pretty cool because it's not a really big area. So you should be able to find quite a few of them pretty easily. So here's the new casino vendor. We actually just changed the menu. That's all that's really changed. For one, you can actually see the rates of shiny Pokemon and legendary Pokemon from the casino, and you can buy tokens in bulk. So if you want to buy 25 tokens, it costs 187,500 coins. And it's all the same price. Like if you buy 25 by clicking this, you'll still get the same amount. You don't get like a discount for buying in bulk, but it just makes it a little bit easier to buy a lot of them at one time. So this video is actually lasting a little bit longer than I would like it to have lasted. It's already, I think, up to like 7 or 8 minutes, which is kind of crazy. We haven't even left the spawn castle yet, but hopefully you guys are liking what you're seeing so far. And now we can go ahead and head outside the castle. So the first thing you're going to notice when you leave the doors is the wilderness menu. This is how you get into the wild world. So there's actually 2 worlds on this server. There's the spawn world, and then there's an entirely separate world for survival, which you can only access by using this menu here. So you can actually type /wild, that's a little secret there, to open up the same menu from anywhere. But if you go ahead and talk to this guy, you can see we have random teleport, which will teleport you just randomly somewhere in the survival world where you can go ahead and start building. And we also have Biome Warps. Now on the current server, I think we have like 9 Biome Warps. On this one, we actually already have 15. Pretty much every biome that is worth going to, we have listed here on here. Now it does cost 500 coins to go in and warp, and actually Mushroom Island costs 1,000. We might change that back to 500. I don't really know why it's 1,000. I guess just because it's kind of more of a unique special biome. But either way, that isn't really too expensive. You can get easily 500 coins from defeating one easy NPC, so it's not really a big deal. And the random teleport is free, so that's good to know. I'm actually just going to drop this Pokeball here on the ground, and we're going to go ahead and head out down this path. So this path leads to a couple different places. There are NPC bosses that are spawned all the way along these paths, so these guys are just really easy to defeat. They give you a couple hundred coins, and you can get some early experience from defeating them, and you can battle them every Minecraft day, so every 20 minutes, which is pretty useful. And then these guys here, there's actually a grass, fire, and water. So depending on your starter, you guys should be able to defeat these guys pretty easily. So example, if you pick Charmander and you get a fire type move, you can come just defeat this guy for some easy coins since he's the grass NPC. So this road kind of splits off in two directions. It goes one path that way, and we'll head down that in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to head down this little bit of a dirt path, and there's some more NPCs along the way, some different bosses. This is actually an uncommon boss. They have different ratings, so there's equal, uncommon, rare, legendary, and ultimate. And as you scale up, you get harder to defeat bosses, but you also get way better rewards. So moving on down here, we actually have a legendary boss, which I think gives you 3,000 coins and you can defeat every single day. So that's pretty useful. Over here, you can actually only defeat this guy once, but if you do defeat him, you get a super rod. That's pretty cool. And if we head on over this way, actually there's a tunnel down here. Might as well take the tunnel even though I can fly. And then we head up over here. This is actually the old server spawn. So if you guys are ever missing the old server spawn, you can just come over here and check it out. There's some cool stuff around here. So first off, heading on inside, we actually have Professor Oak. And if you defeat him, you can only beat him once. But if you do defeat him, he's only level 5, so you should be able to do it fairly easily. You get a free Pikachu, which is actually an Ash Pikachu. So you'll get a Pikachu with an Ash hat on it, which is pretty awesome. And moving on over here, these guys both just legendary NPC trainers. Defeat them every day for 3,000 coins. And we actually have public fossil rooms. So these are pretty similar to the trading rooms. You can actually come in here, stand on the pressure plate, and it'll shut the door behind you. You get some public fossil machines that you can go ahead and use. And we actually have a free fossil crate that you guys can go ahead and collect every 7 days. Basically, it just gives you a free fossil. So if you go ahead and open it up, it'll just spin a wheel and you'll get a random fossil that you can go ahead and use in these fossil rooms. Or if you want to make your own fossil machine, you can do that as well. Let's see, which one are we actually going to get? We got a plume fossil. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna leave that there, but that you can collect every 7 days, so if you do want some fossils, don't forget about that. Alright guys, so we've made it back up to the crossroads, and I'm going to go head down this path this time around. Again, more NPCs along the path. They're all along here. There's dozens of them, so you guys should have pretty much unlimited NPCs to battle, considering you can battle most of them every 20 minutes. Here is the daycare, which you can also access. Like I said, a lot of these things have commands. Oh, it must not be set up yet, but by the time the server's live, it'll be set up. But you can access the daycare here. You get an egg every 5 to 45 minutes if you have 2 Pokemon in the daycare that can breed, and each egg costs 1,000 coins to retrieve. So that's pretty straightforward. We already have that on the current server. That's not really anything new. But moving down this path, we actually have a cave. Now, a lot of you guys were saying that you guys wanted like a map that had like multiple cities with gems and all that different stuff, and we kind of have the start of something pretty cool here that could eventually lead to that. We don't actually have the city set up because that takes a really long time to build, and I really wanted to get this server up to you guys. But we did make this path. Actually, I built all of this, which is pretty cool. I did have help with the castle, but most of the stuff outside the castle I did build myself. We have some more NPCs here, and actually up here we have a pretty cool set of NPCs. These are actually double battle NPCs, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you guys do want to come try that out, make sure to check out this area here on the map. Now, the world border is here because this is where we're actually going to end our tour. This is pretty much the end of the current map right now. We actually have this little thing that leads into a town, but the town isn't built yet. We don't really have anything going on over there. We'll work on that more probably once the server's live, and we'll release different towns. You can actually see there's this area cleared out for a town. This isn't really anything final. We've just kind of spammed some buildings down just to make it look a little bit more like a town instead of just an empty field. And then there is actually another path going out that way, which will lead to hopefully a second town, and then a third town, fourth town, fifth town, sixth town, and so on. And hopefully we can add a bunch more stuff to this map, and the initial map that you guys start off with won't be the final version of it. Hopefully we'll add more stuff over time. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. Now, I want to go ahead and answer a couple of questions that I've been getting about this new map. So the first question that has been asked quite a few times is, will people that played on the old server still get a starter kit once they join the new server? And of course, everything is reset, so you will get another starter kit. And for rank kits, which is another question that I was getting a lot, those actually will reset as well. So you'll be able to get your rank kits right away, right when you join the server, even if you already redeemed them within the last 7 days. Now, I know I might not have answered all your questions, so if you guys have any more, make sure to go ahead and drop them down in the comments below, or go ahead and message me over on my Discord channel. So there will be a link, first link in the description will be to my Discord. If you've never used it before, really easy to sign up. You can go ahead and message me there, and I usually reply within like a couple hours, maybe 24 hours at most. And we actually hold some cool giveaways over there. So I think there's actually a veteran, which is a veteran rank giveaway, which is actually an $85 rank going on over on our Discord right now. So make sure to go ahead and join and take part in that. And if you have any suggestions or feedback or anything like that, make sure to go ahead and let me know over on the Discord, because I really do appreciate when you guys let me know what you think should change with the server so that I can make it fun for you guys to play on. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys do want to watch me do my series here on this server, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you'll get notified when I upload that. It should be up in the next couple of days or so. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.